Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome to our next naval battle. And what a naval battle it is today. We have two brand new vessels in sea power, all modelled in glorious high fidelity. On the left here we have the Italian FREMM, known as the Bergamini class, made by mod maker Mitchell 600, and on the right we have two variants of the German in-service F124 Frigate, made by Seabase 11. Let's start with Bergamini, and as I said, every vessel today is modelled in beautiful high fidelity. So look at that, look at where we are in sea power at the moment with models like this being added to the workshop. Absolutely beautiful. So well done everyone involved putting the effort into doing this. Now we're not here to just look at them, we're here to blow them up, unfortunately. So let's look at weaponry. Bergamini is of course a FREMM, so a European frigate design, entered commission with Italy 2013, and I believe they have 10 of them. I'm not sure if 10 are all in service at the moment, but certainly 10 are planned. In terms of weaponry, she has a VLS set on the bow here, a very small one with just 16 cells, carrying 8 Aster 15s, range 17 miles anti-surface, anti-air, and 8 Aster 30s, anti-air, anti-surface, range. Well, it depends who you ask, but in this case it's 104 nautical miles. In terms of pure surface to surface, we have cells amidship here of 8 Automat Mark II, the Italian advanced surface to surface missile, cruise missile, subsonic, range 110 nautical miles. We have MU-90 anti-submarine torpedo times 22. We have whatever that is, 24 anti-submarine torpedo, again not relevant for today. Note, no sea whiz. Instead we have a 5-inch gun on the bow here, range 12 miles, 500 rounds, and on the rear here, instead of a sea whiz, we have the 76mm rapid firing dart, 500 rounds, 5 miles range, offensive ECM and chaff. And onto the 124, entering service with the German Navy 2003. 3 were built and 3 are still active. In terms of weaponry, a much bigger VLS set. This is of course an AAW vessel primarily. A staggering 42 RIM 116 heat-seeking anti-aircraft or anti-airborne missile, range 5 miles. We have RIM 66M, that's the medium range block 3, range 90 miles, anti-surface, anti-air, and 32, I assume, quad-packed RIM 162A ESSM, I assume block 1, anti-surface and anti-air missile, so lots of missiles there. In terms of pure surface to surface, we have Harpoon, we have the D model, range 80 nautical miles, we have MU-90 again, anti-submarine torpedo, just a single naval gun, and it's a 3-incher or 76mm on the bow here, a staggering 5,000 rounds, range 8.5 miles. We also have, I think it's twin 27mm guns, yes, twin, you can see them there, amidships, 2,000 rounds, and chaff. And interestingly, the Sachsen comes in 2 configurations. This configuration, which I believe is the in-service configuration, and this, known as the Monarch conversion. And I've just spotted one thing, and that is the RIM 116 is a separate launcher, by the way. It's that guy there on the bow, so it's not going to be from the VLS. And in this Monarch conversion, rather than having a typical naval gun of 3 inches up to about 5 inches, they fitted a giant 155mm, so 6-inch howitzer gun with a range of, well, let me try and find out, 22 nautical miles, so the same as the 16-inch guns on an Iowa battleship. So absolutely astonishing. Now, as far as I'm aware, this was a concept and never made, so we're going to have to ignore it today. Unfortunately, we'll just be using the normal Sachsen, but otherwise brilliant. And let's have just a quick look around again at the brilliant high fidelity. I don't know how these guys do this, but they certainly do, and make a lovely job of it. As usual, all free, all available from the workshop, so copyright free, so you're crazy not to use it. Right, let's get battling. Welcome in Battle 1, our standard 50 nautical mile battle. Each vessel can initially see the other vessel so they can fire off their long-range surface-to-surface missiles. Now, when we do these, we have to abuse sea power slightly. It's not really designed for this kind of battle. So to get over some minor tech problems, I'm going to have the German ship fire first, then immediately the Bergamini will fire. It's going to make no difference at all. There will be no tactical edge because almost certainly all missiles will be fired in one salvo. So, unpause. She has fired, or will fire, yep, all 8 harpoons out. Right, we can now unleash Bergamini. Fire! Presumably going to fire all 8 automats as well. Right, 8 versus 8. Quick look at the missiles. This is the Automat Mark II. Speed 600 knots, 27 feet off the ground. At this point, I didn't get a chance to look at the harpoons because they've gone out of our detection range. So now we just sit and wait. In fact, we can speed forward. In fact, something I've just spotted that's a bit odd. Bergamini's turning, and she shouldn't be turning. 124 is on her straight course. I've set them on this kind of natural course here to make sure that their broadside is unleashed. Note how the 124 is just doing what I asked her to, whereas Bergamini... Am I imagining it? Oh no, I'm imagining it. I thought she was swishing about, but she's not. All is well. Right, everyone set to free fire. We skip forward. No, I'm not imagining it. Bergamini's doing something strange. Now, what is that all about? Check the 124. I've not seen this before, or I don't remember seeing this before. No, 124... feels she's under threat, but she's just going straight forward as she should. Bergamini is swishing. And why would she be swishing like that, viewers? And is it going to be detrimental to her? Well, I don't know is the answer, but I mean, it probably is not going to help her gunnery, is it? And radars by swishing about like that, and it's all pretty well modelled. Anyway, harpoons being seen by, I have no idea what, being seen by the automats probably. Slightly lesser missile in that it's 56 feet instead of 27 feet, and it's 570 knots rather than 600 knots. So I suppose that favours Bergamini. Still swishing about strangely for whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know why it might be doing that. It's almost like anti-torpedo defence or something weird, isn't it? Alright, missiles out now from Bergamini. She'll get to fire her defensive missiles first. She'll be firing her Astas, of course. Asta 30, airborne. 2-piece missile. Asta 15 as well. By everything button. Now, here's a problem we just didn't talk about. In fact, pause. Sorry, viewers, I completely forgot. We didn't have a chance to do our predictions. So, in terms of who we think is going to win, I mean, it must be pretty obvious, right? Both are modern frigates with modern sensors, and both have 8 roughly equivalent surface-to-surface missiles, but whereas Bergamini only has 16 defensive SAMs, that is not a lot, obviously. The 124 is massively equipped with a much bigger VLS matrix with 42, 24, or whatever that is, over 100 missiles. So it's surely not going to be fair. But we'll see. You never know what's going to happen in these things. Harpoon's getting attacked first. How well are they going to do against Asta? Probably not very well. Oh, they get lower. I didn't actually notice that. 24 feet, so they're now lower than the Italian missiles. And they appear to be foxing the Astas as well. He says as they get blown straight up by Asta. Oh wow, all 8 harpoons destroyed by Asta, but let's see how many... She's got no missiles left. She used her 8 Asta 15s, 8 Asta 30s, it's kicking off now. And she destroyed all incoming missiles, but she has been left defenseless apart from her naval gun. May be a problem, we'll see. Automat, not very much better. Down to 26 feet, 600 knots. But just literally over 100 missiles coming out at her. What's that? That is a RIM 162, and it's actually modelled right now. That's good. Nice to see that the models are slowly being added in. One thing I've learned, viewers, is that you can't just install a mod a year ago and expect it to update itself. You have to update them manually, which is why the models are suddenly starting to work for me now, because I updated my NTU pack. Anyway, live and learn. Automat's going to get through. I think it might get through. Completely not expecting this, viewers. 26 feet, 602 knots. Naval gun battering around it. One left. I take it back, it didn't get through, but it did better than I thought it was going to be. Let's check out reserves. So, 124 has all of her RIM 116, 14 SM2 left and 15 ESSM, so heavily used, but Bergamini has nothing, absolutely nothing, and I guess that's the problem if you're going to make a modern frigate with 16 SAMs. It ain't going to do much of a battle, right? I guess that's kind of an Italy problem. Right, now at the moment, the ships cannot see each other. They do not have their own radar line of sight, so they can't launch missiles against each other. So we're going to speed forward now. In fact, before we do that, let me quickly draw a ring of estimated interception. So I estimate they're going to see each other at 25 miles over the horizon. So it's going to be something like that there, if I can get that working. I'll keep watching Sachsen here, otherwise we'll lose track of her. We'll speed it up to 100, and I know she's turned her radar off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sea Power. There is nothing more annoying than a ship randomly turning its radar off just so it can get bombarded. These ships, they all have modelled hangars and kind of crew and stuff like that as well. I don't use the helicopters because they're just not relevant on death matches like this, but you know, it's all super awesome modelled there. Also, it's got a little bit there. What's that all about? That's quite cool. Okay, those are the torpedo launchers there, look. Alright, 25 miles. Let's slow it down a bit. Let's force her radars on. Blues. Force her radar on, make sure weapons free. Alright. Whatever happens now happens. Let's just make sure that radar keeps spinning. Bergamini has nothing to fight with apart from her gun. She's got, what, 10 miles range, something like that. Sachsen has everything to fight with. She can use her SM2s, ship to ship, at about, I don't know, 20 miles. She can use her ESSM, ship to ship, at maybe about 20 miles, I'm not really sure. We'll have to see what happens, so... Ah, and there goes everything. Well, that's going to be the end of that battle, isn't it, viewers? Not much she can do. Dart is firing, but I doubt it's going to have much effect. Oh, we're going to have defeated somehow. Right. That's not going to be defeated. Bergamini! Madame! That is unfortunately the end of that battle. Dart's out of action. No, it's not. Oh, everything's certainly working, but... Still not out of action, but of course, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. Behind Madame. Boom. Boom! Bigger warheads of the SM2s. ESSM won't do a huge amount of damage. Still the gunnery working. She refuses to go down. Absolutely refuses. Oh, she's burnt. All burnt to hell. And she's dead. Well, there you go. 50-mile battle, easy win for Sachsen. Welcome back. 15 miles, well within radar horizon. Everyone fires everything. Let's see what happens. Complete chaos as usual, I would imagine. Automats out. Harpoons out. Surprisingly, no air-to-air missiles yet, but yep, in fact, everything's been fired. Mainly into the sea. Asta's fired by... Oh, that one went straight up. Well, if you can make some sense of that, viewers, then go ahead and try and make it. That's a direct fire SM2, been shot down. Another ESSM doing something. Asta doing something more. I don't see that anyone's been hit yet. That's kind of hard to see. Bergamini's not been hit, and I can't even see the Sachsen anymore. Does anyone know where it's gone? Pause, sorry. Lost the Sachsen. There it is. No one's hit yet. The melee continues. It looks like all surface-to-surface missiles have been shot down. It's now surface-to-air missiles. No, I take that back. An automat now shot down. What have we got here? We've got a harpoon, and it looks like Bergamini is defenseless apart from her guns. You can see dart firing. You can see, I think it's a Rapido. Correct me if I'm wrong. Firing dart ammo. I would give me a Sea Whiz any day, viewers. Give me a Sea Whiz any day. Well, boom. Why did she die? She ran out of missiles yet again. Was reliant on her gun, which just wasn't man enough. It did a good effort, but I mean, to be fair, the gun shot down at least 2 harpoons, I saw. So that's a fully destroyed frigate, viewers. I know it's not literally fully destroyed at the moment, but it certainly will be fully destroyed. Direct fire SM2 to finish her off. Not much you can do about that. Bonsoir. Oh, we missed. About that, viewers. No, looks like they're all going to miss. I think it's because she's probably semi-dead and the missiles are getting confused. Another harpoon just to make sure. Look at that rapid gun. Da, 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 da. It shot it as well. Yeah, it's got bug look. No, it's definitely getting hit. It's taking its hits. It's been hit by 2 harpoons, so in real life that probably has sunk shit. Depending where it was hit. Yep, fully dead. Alright, another convincing win from Sachsen. Welcome back, final battle, 1 mile broadside. I've added 4 of each vessel just to make maximum boom boom. The battle's been won by Sachsen now, so it's just playing for pride. Can Italy bring anything out here? Go. I mean, she has more firepower in terms of guns, right? And she is showing that off. Missiles aren't going to help you now, Mom. 1 down already. 2 Saxons down. And now the missiles are coming out. Smashing its rapid gun into that dude there. Just taking all the punishment. I mean, look, she's dead. She's underwater. The deck is underwater. She is toast. Well, that was... that just shows what a rapid gun can do. There you go, viewers. If you want a 50 or longer range battle, I do the 50s because they represent the same result as what you'd get above 50 miles. You know, there's not much point of doing 100, 150, whatever. You get the same result. Long range battle, Sachsen wins. Why? Many more defensive missiles. Medium range battle, Sachsen win. Why? Many medium range missiles. Bring the Italians in close though, and they're a little pocket battleship. I mean, look at that. 3-0 at the end there. So go Italia. But well done for winning overall Germany. I hope that was enjoyable, viewers. And bye-bye.